Hello again. I'm starting a new project, and this is what it is. This here is a 7-inch Obsidian blade. I'm about to half this into this handle. If you look at that handle, that turned out really sweet. I mean, I don't have, has a knot here and a knot over here. I left that on there to add character. Sorry about that, it went out of focus. But that fits my hand really well. This blade fits in here really well. And that's going to be one sweet knife when I'm done. I'm going to glue this in here. You guys have seen me, you guys and gals, sorry about that. You have seen me, glue different blades in wood handles and so on. So I'm not going to go through all that. But I will show you this when I'm done. But this here, I got this from Paleo Man 52. He sent me this and one other blade, which I do not have here right now, but a 5.5-inch blade, and I will be making a knife out of that as well. But I wanted one that I could carry on my side for hunting and so on, and this is just a super sweet blade. I mean, you look at the how it's absolutely gorgeous. Obsidian as well, as I said. And the other one, I will be showing that because it is remarkable. It's like smoked glass. Crazy, insanely, gorgeous. I'm going to glue this in. I've got the pine or the spruce pitch glue that I made a while back. I stole this my last stick, and I'm going to be using that. And then I have some sinew that I will be wrapping right in this groove. I had to put a couple notches on the sides here for the sinew to wrap around, and then I'll oil this handle, or maybe I'll rub. I was told also you can rub beeswax into this, also melt down beeswax or whatever, or just rub it into it to waterproof it. Not sure what I'll do to finish it, but anyway, I'm gonna glue this in. Okay, this is what I'm using to heat up my pitched glue. Is just using hand sanitizer, and just put a little bit in this dish, and then I can heat it up. Just run it over that and put it on there and so on. This here, I'm just kind of smoothing it out there now. But there it is. Get up here so I can see. That is sweet. It's gonna look very cool when I get this done. Like I said, I've got to I'm gonna smooth this out, make this I like how it's all around the blade here and so on. I'm happy with that. I'm just gonna try to clean this up, take some more out of this groove and so on. But that's glued in now. Just letting that dry or cool off, and I'll just tidy this up around here and so on. I'll tidy that all up, and then I'll wrap it with sinew. That's going to make one heck of a hunting knife. Paleo Man outdid himself, but PaleoMan52, if you haven't checked out his channel, check it out. He is amazing what he can do with a rock. You know, that is a sweet blade. Well, there we go. That is all glued in and cleaned up and such, and all ready for sinew. I have to let this harden and cool off and so on before I put the sinew on it. But I'll bring this in and show you. You know, that looks all good there. It's good there. That's why I'm going to leave that just like that, and then I'll wrap the sinew around it. But that is a sweet, sweet knife. Fits my hand perfectly, nice grip. Nice and straight. Very happy with the way this turned out. You can see the light, how sharp these are. Flip it over. You can see that. That thing, that's so sharp. After I get the sinew all on it and such, I'll show you the finished product. Like I said, I'm not sure what I'll do here, but it will be a clear finish on this handle. That's a birch handle. I'll show you what I made the handle out of. This here, I cut this limb off a tree about a month or so. Let it dry out, and you know, so it will check where it's going to and crack where it's going to, and then I, you know, of course, cut the ends off and then use that. It was actually this end here. That's what I used to make this handle. Took me a couple hours to cut that down, cut that groove in, sand that down, make that the way I wanted to. So a little bit of time invested, but it's gonna be a nice knife when it's done. I came in the house to wrap this with sinew. I don't know if you can see this any better or not, but it's a sweet knife. Now, I did a trade with Shinbone 5000 a while back, and he sent me it's basically a strap of sinew. And I watched one of his videos, and he shows how to make sinew, to make basically cordage out of it. And he was using it for his quill work, I believe. But so I've got this piece right here. I just wrapped it around a couple times. This is real sinew, and I've twisted it and such when it was wet, and now I have cordage basically. And I'm going to soften this up, and the easiest way, I don't really find it has much of a taste at all, but you just put it in your mouth and chew on it a little bit, it'll soften it right up. Do it the way you want. You can set it in hot water, it will soften it up, but I have found that saliva it works best. This here, my other knives, I just wrapped it and let it dry. It was perfect. I didn't have to use hide glue. I didn't have to use anything. But so the way I'm going to do this, might as well let you guys watch. Here's the sinew. It's all soft now. You find your end. All you do is just put it in your mouth. It will soften up pretty quick. See how it's just like a noodle now. Now what this does is it expands. Now when you soften it up, I'm going to put this loop like this here. Just lay it on your knife. Just put the loop, lay it on your knife like this. Like that. I'm going to wrap this around. I'll get around this way here. Now I just put my tag in there. I'm going to put this so it wraps over top of that loop and then just start spinning it around. That just came untied that one spot, but that's alright. So it will all tie in. I'll just tie right over top of that. Now we're going to bring this right around. Well, I'm not going to be able to reach that far. So I'm going to have to take this. Now what I do, stick this up through that loop. And then you pull down on this. That's going to tuck that in underneath. Like that. It just tucked it in underneath. And now I can trim this. And then let that dry. That's why I use the loop. Then I'll just trim this off here, trim this off here, and that's what you have for a wrap. And when this is all dry, I'll show you what it looks like then. I wanted to show you this other blade. Look at that. It's just like smoked glass. That's that other obsidian blade that Paleo Man sent. Isn't that crazy? Like, look, you can see right through it. Wow. Tell you, to be able to hold something like that, you know, knowing this just came from a rock. And it was also made by a volcanic glass. Find that very cool. Okay, there's the finished wrap. Looks pretty sweet. Fits my hand perfectly. Good grip on it. You know, it's 11¼ inches overall. Pretty sweet knife. I'm gonna wear that on my hip very proudly. Pretty sweet. Want to thank Paleo Man again, and there is an obsidian knife in its completion, besides the finish on the handle, which that's basically either rubbing on oil or rubbing on beeswax just to waterproof it. Hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I have. I know I sound a little excited because I am. Couldn't be more happier. Thanks for watching, and I want to thank all the new subs that I've gotten in the past couple weeks, and thanks a lot for the support to my channel. Take care all, and I'll see you on YouTube.